I'm so glad you made it back. So today we are going to work on some extension. We did a bunch last week, but we're going to get a little bit deeper this week. Your word for the day is nourish. So this type of movement is very nourishing on the body because we're working really deep within to those muscles that are attached to the bones, in between those joints, lubricating them, creating a suppleness into your body that happens at a very deep level. So this is extremely good for movement for your body. So I want you to think of it as very nourishing movement. Just as you would think about the food that you put in your body, the nourishing food to energize you and make you feel good. It's the same thing here. We're just really moving in a way that's good for your body. So let's get started. We're going to go onto all fours just so we can wake up the muscles around the pelvis before we go into extension work. So hands right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Push your tailbone to the back of the room, your head to the front of the room. And from here, we're just going to do little pelvic tilts. Just really small because I want you to just feel those muscles just all along the pelvis. And then we'll do a little side to side. Waking up those lateral muscles. And then come to center. Take an inhale here. Start to tuck your tail as you pull your pubic bone up towards your chest. Feel your ribs pull into your spine and up to your chest. And then let the pubic bone just sort of lift up towards the sky as the rest of your spine follows. Your ribs push forward as well as down to the hips. Take an inhale here. Exhale again. Pubic bone starts it. Rest of your spine follows as the ribs pull into the spine as well as up to the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale. And inhale, open it up. And exhale, return to center. Good, let's take it down onto our stomach. Take your hands one on top of the other. So you can really feel your elbows pull wide and your shoulders pull down. So find that openness in your chest. Anchor the pubic bone, reach your legs long. And from here, I just want you to take an inhale. We're going to lift the chest by pushing those ribs forward and down, and then lower down. So it's not a big movement to start with. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, keep those elbows wide. Good. And now take those hands like a goalpost and we'll do the same thing. Ribs push forward and down. You can come a little higher now and lower. Your chest just stays nice and wide. Legs long and heavy. One more. Now hold yourself here. Keep pressing your ribs forward and down to start to lift up a little bit further and you have support with your arms. And then lower it on down, ribs pull up and in. Inhale. Your pubic bone can lift off the mat. It's really about what's going on in the spine, so just let the rest of your spine follow. So if you want to lift it up off the mat, if that feels good, go ahead. Now I want you to bring the hands a little bit closer, and we're going to do it again. This time, you're definitely going to want to lift the pelvis a little bit and then lower it down. So it creates a little bit more extension in the spine. And notice if your pelvis doesn't lift, it's going to sear into your low back, right? Stay supported. And lower down. Good, we'll do one more. And lower. Good. Let's push it back, hips to heels. Good. All right, now let's take it to the side bends. So we've just done a lot of extension, deep extension work. So I want it now to get to the side. So we're going to anchor the sit bones and we're going to take it over, anchor your hand. Okay, take your top hand behind your head and we're just going to bend that elbow as we work our ribs, right? Work that rib magic as your elbow reaches up. Stay here and let's breathe into our ribs. One more time. Feel those top ribs really opening. Come back up and we go the other way. Take it over. Feel that stretch. Ribs here just are pulling back and up. Good. This top elbow reaches up to the ceiling. Feel it open your shoulder. Good. Now let's move with it. We take it over. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale over. Exhale up. Good. One more, each side. Now let's take it over and hold it. All right, now really get this underside rib pulling in and up, and keep that sensation of backing up as we cross over and just feel that rotation. Hollow out the front of your body with your rib movement. Take an inhale deep into the back and exhale. You can lift your spine here, walk those hands in a little bit, find length, and return to center. Good, other side. Anchoring the pelvis. Take your arm down, top hand towards your head, and just feel the rib power work. Power in the ribs. Inhale, this top elbow up to the sky. Breathe here as you create that flexion. One more. Come on up. Over the other way. We hold this one again too. Use this hand to help pull you over. Inhale. Exhale. Feel this rib pulling up as well. It pulls in and up. Prevents us from collapsing into our joints. All right, let's move with it. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Feel that opening. And up. And over. I think I have one more. I don't know if I counted wrong. It happens a lot. Don't mind me. Good. Let's take it over. Okay. Pulling the ribs. Keeping that hollowness as we just rotate into that. Breathe as you hollow. Find it in the ribs. Anchoring the pelvis. You'll feel a deep internal stretch on those inhales. You can start to lift up onto the fingertips as you lift tall. Good. And then return to center. Really good. All right, let's lie down on our backs. All right, so let's take one leg up to a tabletop and then bring your other leg up to tabletop. Squeeze those thighs together and grab underneath your thighs. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pull your chest forward, okay? And as we stay here, I want you to inhale into your upper back. So inhale into the upper back. And then as you exhale, just pull the ribs down and up. Okay? Staying right there. Inhale into the upper back. Exhale, ribs. Try one more. Maybe come up a smidge higher. And then I want you to try to let go of those hands and we'll start to pump them. Breathe into the back and out into the ribs. Keep that chest nice and wide. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. In and out. One more breath in and out. Excellent. Grab those thighs, come up a little higher. Now continue to make your way higher as you come up to a seated position and lift up nice and tall. Good. And return to center. Let's do our spine stretch forward once again. So come into that V, nice and tall. Take an inhale. Exhale it down. What are the ribs doing? Pulling back and up. 2 more. And up. Good. One more time. Good. Roll it up through the spine. Bring your legs together. Roll it down through your spine. We're going to try to get down through each bone separately down on the mat. Good. Pull your heels into you. So now we're going to do some bridges, but we're a little warmed up now, so we can get a little bit more into it. So stay right here. All right, so we rolled ourselves up, and then I want you to roll yourself down right through the center of your spine. Do it again. Roll, lift. Remember, pelvis lifts, chest stays heavy, right? Roll it down. One more time. And all right, this time we're going to roll it up and we're going to keep it up there. Good. Keep everything square, pelvis up, chest heavy. And let's just lift our right heel. Good. And then lower down, lift the left heel. All we're doing is lifting the heels as we keep the pelvis as high as we can, chest as heavy as we can. Feel that sensation. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Keep that heel lifted. Lift both heels. Press that pelvis higher. Push the chest down lower. Stretch your arms up. And then roll it down through your spine. All the way through the center of your spine. Good. And then hug those legs into you. Good. We're going to just circle those legs in the hips. Keep the leg sort of heavy in the hip, and then circle the other way. Good. And then just send those legs down. Let them go to one side as we keep our chest open. You might want to hug the thighs a little higher than we did before and really let the ribs and sort of hip lift and feel that stretch. I want you to inhale here into your ribs, into your upper back. Exhale, release it, come up to center. Let's go the other way. So we can keep the leg high towards the chest if that feels okay for you. And then just open it up here. Okay, open that. Anchoring the shoulder as you feel that rotation. Breathing into your upper back. And then one at a time, just bring those legs up to center. Good. And then just hug your chest into your thighs for a little sort of reverse shell stretch. Just feel that stretch. Use your legs to maybe come up a little higher. Feel that. And then continue, continue, continue. Woo, we might get stuck. And just try to lift it up. Good. I'll turn to you. Excellent job. So just sort of center yourself here and just hold it and feel how you feel. Hopefully a little energized in that spine. We worked in all directions today. We worked pretty deeply into them. And hopefully your posture just sort of naturally happens. Shoulders over ribs, over hips, and that's your box. So we want to keep that box square and just take notice of it today. Good job today. I'll see you tomorrow.